Ms. Butler, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It is elevated to a Class A misdemeanor. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay. Morning.
On May 7th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer was dispatched to a call for service from a security officer who observed the defendant drive into a driveway of a residence. Officer arrived to find defendant inside a vehicle. Upon contact with defendant, officer observed the odor of alcoholic beverage from defendant's person. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted, 6S6 HGN, and defendant was unable to perform the walking turn and one-leg stand. Defendant consented to a breath and blew a .202.
Did you say there was an accident that led them to her or what?
Officer was dispatched to a call for service from a security officer.
Great.
The call originated from UHPD.
Why?
Your Honor, this is straight from the Kansas States. The call originated after UHPD contract security officer observed defendant operate her vehicle and drive into the driveway.
I drive into driveways too. What does she do illegal?
Your Honor, that's all that the DIMS gives me.
She's driving while black or what? You know? Really? All right, I'm gonna find no probable cause in your case, man. Be careful, all right? Okay, please. All right, Mr. Gomez, you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. Shh. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay.
On March 31st, 2026 in Harris County, officer investigating a confirmed stolen motor vehicle observed the suspect enter a GMC Sierra operated and occupied by a defendant. As officers approached the motor vehicle, the defendant put the motor vehicle in reverse towards the officers, creating a safety concern. Officers gave commands to stop and turn off the vehicle, giving several commands over several minutes. The defendant refused to comply, delaying the officer's ability to detain the involved defendant in the investigation.
Was he doing wrong?
So in the vehicle, put the vehicle in reverse, did not obey the.
Why did the cops come to him in the first place?
They saw a suspect in the motor vehicle, what was the chart? The stolen motor vehicle that they were investigating. That suspect entered his car, the defendant's car, and they told him.
How do they know it's stolen?
I believe it's a different case. They were not the defendant's car was stolen. They were investigating the other suspect that entered the defendant's car for a stolen vehicle. Separate.
Wait, I'm confused. So it's his car.
Correct.
Someone else is in the car?
Yes, Judge. So from my understanding, based on the DIMS, his car is parked on the side of the road. The suspect in a different motor vehicle theft jumps in his car and.
In his car?
Correct. And his car begins going in reverse. Officers tell him to stop, put the car in park. He does not. After several commands,
But he's not there.
he's driving his car. Someone gets in his car. A suspect gets in.
Oh, I see. Okay. Stop. Don't sing, please.
That's what I have based on the DIMS, Judge. Officers gave several commands in several minutes for him to put the car in park and turn off the vehicle, and he did not, and it delayed the officer's ability to detain him.
Was the officer in a patrol unit with sirens and lights on, or is he yelling? What the heck's going on? How does he know that the cops are after him? Or how does he know? How can you show that he actually intended to impede? Are you assuming? Bring it. Bring it.
I'm just listening from the sidelines, Don.
But I mean, how do you know? Are we jumping here?
It's
Gomez.
yes. So Judge, from the DIMS, as the officer approached, The defendant placed the vehicle in reverse and began backing towards the officer, creating an immediate safety concern. Officer drew his duty weapon and issued multiple lawful verbal commands for the defendant to stop and turn off the vehicle. Despite repeated commands over several minutes,
This
defendant
is
refused
after he's already driving.
the vehicle.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
So I think just based on my, 10-second read, the stolen part, while that was the initial concern for the investigation, is that the interfering really only started from the motor vehicle reversing towards the officer for the safety concerns. So I think,
How does he know that they're investigating, number one, that they're investigating the other person? Number two, that,
it's not the subject of the investigation, Judge. I would argue that it's for the officer. It's for the officer involvement. This isn't a scenario where it's an undercover or a plainclothes officer. It's where the officer is readily identifiable and is by way of instructing him to stop in conducting the investigation. But the subject of the investigation is irrelevant. It's the fact that
he's already driving at the time he tells him that he's,
right, but that's part of the issue. It's the driving part that the officer is trying to seize because of the safety concerns that started it. And so that prompted the investigation.
okay. But I'm not with you. No, I'm gonna find no probable cause. All right, good luck, guys.
Take care.
Have fun.